In this video, we're going to be breaking down Conor McGregor's knockout loss to Dustin Porier and how he wound up in this position here. Okay, now Conor McGregor is making a few fundamental errors. Number one, he throws his punch, 1, 2, his left hand to the body, which is fine. And Dustin Porier is transferring all his weight to the front foot through this leg kick. And what happens is Conor McGregor is going to get stuck here on the front foot in this position, trying to follow up attacks on Dustin Porier, who's in this position. Now, if we take a look, all of Dustin Poirier's weight is on his leg here, and his head is roughly in this zone. So Conor McGregor being in this position here is now going to take this hand here, and he's going to drive it into Dustin Poirier's front foot position. Now, there are a few ways that you can do this. You can do this with a cross. You can do this with a hook. You can do it with an uppercut. But one of the things that you want to pay attention to when you're in this position is how long you are in this position on the front foot. Because right now, he is closer to Dustin Porier than he will ever be to Dustin Porier in the fight. His position is so much closer. And Dustin Porier had just brought his weight from here to here through this kick, right? As he's throwing this kick onto him. Now what happens, Conor McGregor doesn't change positions here. He's going to make an attack from this position, and he's going to be attacking Dustin Poirier's head while Dustin Poirier is in here. So this shoulder is going to come to meet Dustin Poirier on the line. Normally what's going to happen is if he throws a right hook from this position, his head is going to move from here over his front knee, and he's a little overextended. As you can see, the line is here. But it's going to be brought back to his back knee, which is going to start here. As he brings his weight to the back, his knee is going to come up here, and his head is going to move over here. And he's going to take this hook. He's going to drive it through Dustin Poirier's head. But he throws this punch without leaving this position, and he throws it at the position that Dustin Porier was just in, as Dustin Porier looks to transfer his weight out of that position. Let's take a look at that one more time. Dustin Porier is going to set his foot down here, and notice his head is in this position here, just near this axis of the star. And Dustin Porier is going to rotate his weight back this way, naturally with his right hook, the same way that Conor McGregor is supposed to with his hook. And that's going to allow Dustin Porier to bring his head more over this way as this shoulder comes forward to meet him on the line with the right hook. Now we're going to watch that a little bit slow. But notice, Conor McGregor's head doesn't move, but Dustin Poirier's head does move. Remember, Dustin Poirier's head was just here in this zone here. And now he's rotated his head all the way over to here, out of the position that Conor McGregor was looking to attack, but also into the position with his right hand that Conor McGregor's head was stuck. And this punch right here winds up being the beginning of the end for Conor McGregor. Again, as he gets stuck on the line, throwing a punch from the same position that he was in his last beat, in his last rhythm. However, Dustin Porier, who's on the back foot here, his head is here, a little bit, here. When he throws his front kick, his weight shifts all the way to the front foot. Boom. And that allows him to change positions, right? And then now because his weight is on the front foot, he's going to be baiting the next attack to this position, right? As he moves out of that position to make his next attack as well. So not only is crossing the line, changing positions, and transitioning your weight important so that you can land a power punch like this, like Dustin Poirier is landing on Conor McGregor. Notice he stuns and hurts him with this shot while he transitions his weight, but he also gets his head off of the line of attack that Conor McGregor was looking to make. So by moving his head, not only is he able to generate extra power, but he's also able to create extra safety. Okay? A very, very, very important and overlooked idea when it comes to power punching and transitioning your weight and changing positions and rhythm and timing. Now, we're going to take a look at a couple more clips. Okay? Here's McGregor using that jab and getting stuck on the front foot. And notice how much he's overextending here. It's not the worst, right? But when he throws this shot here and he throws this straight left hand, Dustin Porier is going to look to meet him back on the line, and he's going to throw that same punch. So this is the punch that he was having success with, or he thought he was having success with that he was going to continue to try to emulate as he puts that pressure on Dustin Poirier, and he's actually able to land a really solid right cross against Dustin Poirier, getting a decent amount of power into it, similar like you would be if you were an orthodox fighter throwing a left hook to the body, or a right hook to the body in McGregor's case, but throwing it to the head. Think very similar to Alexander Povetkin and his knockout of Dillian White, as well as Gervonta Davis's knockout of Leo Santa Cruz. Very similar, and he's trying to make that motion work for himself. But Dustin Poirier, after getting rocked with that shot, started picking up on it. And here we can see McGregor trying the same shot, 1, 2, and now he's going to stay in this position again with his weight on the front foot and try to execute that same attack. But Dustin Poirier is transferring his weight to the back foot to block the left hand from McGregor. And now he knows naturally that the next punch coming is going to be the right hand, so he looks to control the line and get his guard up and block that punch and change positions so that now he's not on the back half of his line. He's now going to be on the front half of his line with McGregor, and he can counter him. Again, McGregor was making this mistake with his weight getting stuck on the front foot throughout the course of the entire fight, and this allowed Dustin Poirier to pick up on it and land a good shot here, all the way until he got to the position in which he could land a much better shot and actually knock McGregor out. Because again, McGregor was getting stuck on that front foot here, trying to land that same punch that Gervonta Davis landed, that Povetkin landed, and trying to leave his own mark with that right uppercut here. And he gets caught and hurt, and this is actually the beginning of the end for Conor McGregor in this fight. Anyway, if you're interested in more breakdowns, full fight breakdowns, check out my Patreon. It's $20 to sign up, $20 a month. If you're a fighter, you're a boxer in particular, and you're looking to get better, learn how to transition your weight, cross the line, change position, set up power punches, control the line, feint and probe, and learn to be a better fighter. Check out my Patreon. I do personalized breakdowns of your training, of your shadow boxing, your heavy bag work, your double in bag work, your sparring, your matches, your pro fights, whatever kind of footage you have of you training. I'll take a look at it. I'll help you with your technique, fix your positioning, and hopefully get you to the next level of your fighting. Again, it's $20 to sign up, $20 a month, and I'll be having personalized drills and personalized ways to teach you to get to the next level. Thanks, guys.